Hi, welcome to Respiratory Refreshers. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to tape an ET tube. To tape an ET tube, you're going to need some tape. You can make your own tape, or preferably you use the Marpack setup. You would also need some adhesive remover to remove the old residue from the patient. Mr. Mannequin Skywalker has his old tape removed, and I would have somebody, either a nurse or another respiratory therapist, to help me hold and stabilize the tube as I retape. As I remove the tape, I want to prep the skin with adhesive remover to remove any excess gunk from the previous tape, and to also prep the skin to allow for better adhesion with the new tape. So with a Marpack tape, you want to open the packaging and remove the tape, ensuring that you don't remove the neck slide from the tape. Notice that we do have neck slide up, and this goes under the patient's neck. You want to center the tape, starting off with one side, remove the paper backing to expose the adhesive portion of the tape. By starting at the patient's earlobe, begin adhering the tape to the patient's cheek, ensuring that the tape is as smooth as possible to the patient's face. Once your tape is closer to the tube, you want to start ripping the tape, but only ripping until the ET tube as such. Whether you crisscross or not, you want to ensure that you tear the tape until the ET tube. Excessive tearing past the ET tube can cause the tape to fold in on itself, causing it to turn into rope and a higher chance of injuring the patient's skin. For my technique, I take the top piece and put that across the patient's lip, while using the bottom piece and wrapping around the ET tube, going up and around the tube. After 3 to 4 wraps around the ET tube, you can either cut the tab shorter or continue wrapping tape. Fix your top tape across the patient's cheek to the bottom of the earlobe, and also creating a tab to assist with removal of the tape for the next therapist. You would repeat on the other side, removing the paper backing from the tape, starting from the bottom of the earlobe, coming across the patient's cheek, ensuring that the tape is smooth. The point that you are at the ET tube, you want to start to tear, ensuring that you do not tear excessively past the ET tube. With my technique, I put the top piece across the lip, and I begin wrapping the bottom tape on the ET tube, doing the spiral action going up on the ET tube as I wrap. After 3 to 4 wraps around the ET tube, the tube should be secure enough where you could either cut to the excess or just continue wrapping and creating a tab for easier removal for the next therapist. I then apply the rest of the top tear of the tape, creating the tab to ensure easier removal for the next therapist. Tube is now secure. You would now put markings on the tape indicating the placement of the tube and the date change with initials.